Here we go, here we go. All right, the first card that we drew for you, Aries, is this one, growth. So this says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So remembering that all along the way, what we're going through and what we're experiencing and what we're working on, it's not just for us. It is for humanity. It is for the collective. So there's this side of things where it feels like the introverts amongst us have withdrawn and retreated a bit to say, I'm not going to offer myself fully to the collective. I want to make sure that I'm safe. I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to be valued in my own way. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to protect my own interests. And then there's the other side, the flip side of this is the extroverted Aries that feels like they are completely misunderstood. And whatever they do, it's almost like I'm too big for my own boots in every moment. It's like I can't express myself without something fucking up, without the container being too small for my energy kind of idea. So it's like as soon as you create the roadmap, this is where we're going, this is how I'm getting there. I've got the resources, like I have the fuel. I've got the legs, I can do this, I'm going to do this. But something always happens to shift you off guard and to make sure that the destination is never arrived at. It's like, what happened to this along the way? There's a whole lot of fire that seems to have been diverted or distracted or sabotaged in some way, okay? So I just want you guys to really come back to this idea of your growth and remembering that this is what we are here for. We've made these decisions. We've come in to support the collective. At the end of the day, we are all like blindfolded, crawling through a tunnel, helping each other to evolve. And keep this as your fundamental focus. It's not just for myself, it's for everyone else. And what I do for everyone else is also for myself. Let me just readjust and again look at my own energy and how it shows up in the game of life. So the second card that you guys have drawn today is acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And this is absolutely for you both. For both of those extremes in terms of Aries, the introverted side, the extroverted side, there's a need for acceptance because there's certain things that we are never going to be able to shift. Doesn't matter how much fire we have in our chart. It's like learn which battle you need to put your energy into. And I feel like the extroverted Aries amongst us continuously kind of ram horns, like butt heads for no reason against things that are structures that are never going to give way. And the introverted parts of the sign say, I ain't doing that, that's dumb. Let me withdraw myself till I figure out how it is that I can navigate around this without being assaulted myself. And it's really important to slow down and just have another look at this and say, where is my energy going? Like, where is my fire at? How am I feeding myself? How am I resourcing myself? And what are the things around me that are shifting and changing by me engaging? Or do I have to actually have a look at the direction? Do I have to have another look at the way that I navigate my own path, my own, my game of life? So you've also drawn from the Witch's Tarot, and today we've used 3 different tarot decks to have a really good look at what's going on for you, Aries. So this card has definitely come up, boundaries. So it's really clear to me that there needs to be some clear laying down for yourselves, and that will reflect to everybody else about what it is that I'm here for, what it is that I'm bringing to the game, what it is that I'm bringing to the party, and what it is that I'm not going to tolerate, what it is that I'm going to invest in, and how I'm going to show up and work with everybody else. And I think there's, in general, confusion for Aries about the way that they see themselves in the collective, and how that radiates to everybody else. I feel like there's this misunderstanding for you guys. So there's a real encouragement to come back in and just to start to like be gentle with yourself and fall in love with your sign, and understand and know that you are beautiful and perfect, and that we all have our unique energetic signature. And as we stand up and take space, and as we continue in our authenticity and remember our sovereignty, our freedom, our authority, and all of those things, that naturally the things happen that are meant to. We will be in the right place at the right time. We don't have to struggle. We don't have to continuously push. We don't have to continuously light our own fire. We don't have to continuously worry about the fire being put out or coming out of control. We stand, we take our place, and we understand, together we transform. We are all each other. And there seems to be this energy for Aries that feels like they're very misunderstood and a little bit separate from others in the collective. So I know I've said that in different ways, but it does come through a lot to me today. Witch's Tarot, this shows up. So Witch's Cottage of Security, this is where it is that you're seeking the security and the stability and kind of the place. It's almost like I want to be in that Cancer energy, I want to sit around that fire, that home fire, and feel like I'm heard and loved and seen, and that I'm feeding into the collective, like I'm contributing. It feels really sad because it's like all of the things that fire does, sometimes it doesn't just warm the circle. And in so many ways, when we bring balance to the Aries sign, when we bring that sort of soothing energy, settle the nervous system, and connect deeply to what Aries is here for, we find this beautiful fire, this radiant warmth that continuously is able to give off life and energy. This is beautiful. Another card that came out was Ocean. This one here that talks about being vast and boundless, to take a moment to relax and to observe the smallness, the limited energy, the feeling of being bound by circumstances, feeling trapped or stuck or hijacked in some way, sabotage. So come back to your expansiveness and notice how spacious and free you actually are. Know that you're limitless. Know that you are on the ocean of stillness. All that's happening to you is life is just floating around you. We are not our experience. We are not the things that have shaped us in the past. We are eternal, immortal energy and essence. It's a beautiful card as well.